Pop the top, it's time for the video to drop, and today you read the title, you're excited, I understand. I played WWE 2K22, and here are my thoughts. First and foremost, I do just want to give a big thank you to you watching this video right now, because without you supporting my channel, without supporting the Vibe channel, there would be no opportunity for me to do what I just did in this past week, man. I can't believe what has happened, and what has happened is 2K flew out your boy, as well as Aaron, aka SimplyBetterAM, as well as BDE, aka Brandon. They flew out Vibe, man, and we all three got a very special and very unique opportunity to get our hands on WWE 2K22 for about 2.5 hours. And what a time, bro. That was absolutely one of the most craziest things to have ever happened to me in terms of my content creation life so far. Now, I will say this right out the gate, I can't tell you everything. I can't tell you everything about this game. However, I can tell you right out the gate, right here, right now, within the first 10 seconds of playing this game, when I hopped into a match, I was already 1,000 times more impressed with WWE 2K22 than WWE 2K20, than even WWE 2K19. The presentation, when they say it hits different, let me tell you, it absolutely hits different. Now, I went into this thinking that that was just gonna be a coined phrase for marketing purposes, but no, bro, it hits different. It's right away, you're able to notice the difference from the time the match starts until the time the match ends. Now, jumping in from just a presentation standpoint, I do want to bring up a good point right now. Graphically, I know every single year we always hear it and we roll our eyes. Oh, it's the best graphics it's ever been. No, it is. It is this year. I didn't expect it to be, but it's the best graphics have ever looked in a professional wrestling game. I am absolutely shocked at how good the graphics look in this game, bro. It's wild to me. It's baffling to me, honestly, how good it looks. I was very surprised, but I know graphics ain't everything. It's about that gameplay, because if that gameplay don't hit different, the rest of the game ain't gonna hit at all. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, let me talk a little bit about this gameplay. The controls feel completely different than the previous wrestling titles we've had with WWE 2K20 and 2K19, but that is not a bad thing. I genuinely believe once you give this game a chance in terms of controls, you will find yourself loving the controls more than the previous titles. Now, I found it way more enjoyable, actually. I think this is one of the first times in a long time I've actually had fun playing a wrestling game. Myself, Aaron, and Brandon all said it to each other at the end of our time with the game. We can't believe we just had fun playing a wrestling game again. That's the main thing I want to put over to you guys right here and right now. This game is fun. Now, coming off the heels of WWE 2K20, it's crazy to even think that, but we had fun playing a wrestling game. I can't get over that, bro. It's crazy to me. Control-wise, man, it's a lot different, but I like the fact that it's a lot different because it hits a lot different. One thing that I noticed right away when we jumped into an Extreme Rules match is the fact that you're able to place ladders and tables wherever you want now. I didn't have the game restricting me. That's something crazy to me. I thought the combos, when I saw combos in the menus, were going to be a detractor to the game. But I found myself loving the combos and the way that the functionality is. It's absolutely beautiful to see. Now, something I will say as well is I did watch some AI versus AI matches, and I saw the AI doing some fluid combos, and I was very surprised at that. Because we know how this game usually goes with the AI versus AI. It's kind of a up in the air bag of what you're gonna get. But I really found myself loving the way this AI had matches against each other. Now, is this perfect? No, it's not. Absolutely not. I will never come on here and tell you this is gonna be a perfect game. But it is 1,000 times better than what we've had the past few years, man. 100%. I will take that to the grave, let me tell you. because I had fun playing a wrestling game. Now, I did wonder if the reason why I was having fun was because I got to play it early. And no, I don't think it is. Because I want to play this game again. I want to get my hands on this game yet again. I want to play it so bad right now because of how good it was. Now, I also got my hands on MyGM. I played MyFaction. I played Showcase Mode, which y'all know I don't like Showcase Mode at all. But there are some new things with Showcase Mode that I think make it a little bit better than what it was before. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I love Showcase. I don't. I really don't. But the few things that got added to Showcase, I think do improve it a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, MyGM. It's not what I expected. It's not at all what I expected. But I genuinely think I love it more than what I expected. There are some negatives. Let's get that out in front. There are some negatives that I have with MyGM, but I think the positives vastly outweigh the negatives with that mode. I think the positives are going to be 1,000 times better than what the negatives are. Because to me, and this is how I've been thinking about it in my head, I'm just happy we have the mode. I'm happy that I don't have to go into universe mode and make believe a GM mode, you know? I'm happy now at least we have MyGM. While there are a couple of negatives, I do believe the positives way outweigh those negatives. I think it's going to be an excellent time for all of that, man. It's going to be a really good time. I can't wait to bring you guys a MyGM series. I think it's going to be beautiful with the content I already got planned for this game. Now, moving on from MyGM, I want to talk a little bit now about universe mode. And the fact, as we saw from the hit list trailer, you're now able to choose just one superstar to play as if you would like. Now, moving on to MyRise, I did not personally play MyRise. So, if you want to hear about MyRise, I would go talk to the man BDE, aka Brandon Does Everything, because he played MyRise a little bit. So, go find out from him what he thinks, you know? Now, moving on from MyRise, because obviously, like I said, I didn't play it. I played MyFaction. MyFaction, I was very surprised. I was very surprised that I liked it. I didn't think I was going to like that mode at all, but for the little bit that I played of it, I think it's going to be a good little mode. I think it's going to be a good little single player mode. I think it was pretty fun to play, actually. I was kind of surprised at first at how much I actually did dig it. Like, I really didn't think I was going to like that mode going into it. I thought that I was going to have to figure out a way to make myself like it, but I gotta say, I'm addicted to it a little bit from the little bit of time that I was spending on it. It was the mode that I played where I was like, wow, I really want to jump back in there and see what this is all about. So I'm very surprised at that. When we move on now from that, I do want to talk about the creation suite a little bit, because I do know that this is a big thing regarding my community and regarding the community that I came from. I know a lot of people were worried from the hit list trailer if call mode, the creator wrestler mode, was going to be the same, if you were going to be able to go as detailed into your call as you've always been. And I can rest assured tell you, yes, you can. The persona creator that is now in call mode does not reflect everything that's in call mode. You are able to choose a blank call template in the persona creator and then make your guy the same way you've always done it. But yeah, guys, those are my honest thoughts after playing WWE 2K22. Like I said, there are some things that I don't want to talk about because I want to give the other creators in our community that are going to get an opportunity to play, hopefully, a chance to be able to talk about the game as well, and you guys go show them some love. Like, I'm talking about the Macho T's of the community. I'm talking about the Smack Talks of the communities, the Delzinskis of the communities. We can go on and on and on about all these great creators within our community. I want you guys to go show them as much love as well, because the love y'all shown myself, SimplyBetterAM, BDE, and the Vibe channel, of course, is the reason why we got opportunities to be able to go out to California, to go play this game before anybody else. And for that, I will never, and I mean ever, forget that love that you guys have shown our channels. But let me just tell y'all, this is only just the beginning. We've only just begun, because WWE 2K22 and Phoenix Nitro is about to hit different. Let me tell you. All right, y'all, we out. Take it easy. Peace.